Yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Lamborghini Preem back once again talking this boxing shit. And this video right here is regarding the recent fight between Lucas Matthysse. Well, Lucas Matthysse's recent victory over Tewa Kiram. And I'm just here to basically eat my crow, man. I expected Tewa Kiram to win this fight by unanimous decision behind his jab mostly, and just basic movements, basic fundamentals. I expected it was what he was going to use in size, of course, because he's a big boy. His basic fundamentals in size was what I expected to overcome Lucas Matthysse, but that wasn't the case, man. It never went down like that. It was pretty shocking how that all went, man. It looked, from the beginning of the fight, it looked as though Kiram was going to be able to do exactly like how I predicted he would be able to do. But once he got hurt, man, his whole game plan changed. Well, actually, that was his problem. His game plan didn't change. It seemed like he was doing a lot of leaning in as he was throwing his punches. Not necessarily smothering his work, but slightly smothering his work. But really, more importantly, putting himself right in range to be hit by my man Lucas Matthysse. So, and eventually Lucas Matthysse landed that right hand. Then he landed a phantom right hand the first time, where it looked like a phantom joint, just hit him so fast you couldn't really see it land. But then he landed two quick left hands, and that was all she wrote for Kiram, man. Was recently watching The Wire. Shout out to The Wire. I was watching his video, you know what I'm saying? He was explaining some wrinkles that I wasn't quite privy to beforehand, even though I did research this fight. I was looking at Kiram's style, and I was looking for maybe some stylistic advantages that he might have, which I thought I was right about. You know, I did think that Kiram did have a good jab, and he was controlling Matthysse for most of the fight with that jab. But I had not known that his level of opposition was as low as it was. You know, like I said in my other video, I expected his level of opposition for him to be in line for a title shot. I mean, this is technically a title shot, but, you know, Keith Thurman's the real WBA champion at welterweight. But, you know, I do respect the super and the regular champion. So, I mean, it was Lamont Peterson, but for some reason he decided to relinquish his belt before fighting Errol Spence. Who knows what the fuck was going on behind that shit, but no, I mean, whatever. That sounds like he was probably forced to do some shit, but it is what it is. Don't matter. He ended up vacating the title, and Kiram and Matthysse was fighting for it. Were there much more worthy opponents who should have probably been fighting for this title? Yes. But that's not how the business of boxing works. So, yeah. Every now and then I expect some fuck shit like this. I'm not too upset about it. It just creates more financial opportunities for more fighters. If it's more people with the belts, and then it's more opportunities to unify, and then they break back up again. And, you know, it's not as bad as, like, people complain about there being too many belts, but me personally, I'm cool with it. I'm actually okay with it. You know, especially the only thing that would make it not as palatable personally for me is if you have a situation where the sanctioning bodies, like how they used to be, where they didn't want to, like, they frowned upon unifying, to where if you unified, you got stripped or some shit. Like, I don't like that shit. Now that's some fuck shit. You're trying to steal, you know, sanctioning money and all that when it's not even necessary. I believe that they should encourage unification, because given the way the fighters are these days, unification is great, but most fighters move up in weight just due to age, or, you know, aging out or sizing out. It's very rare that a fighter would stay at one weight class for his entire career in this day and age. So it's the sanctioning body's gonna get their money, but hey, I mean, people is greedy. That's how that shit go. But, you know what I mean, I don't run these spots. It is what it is. That's just my opinion as a humble fan. You know what I mean? But that's neither here nor there. Matthysse, in my opinion, my assessment of him in the prediction video for this fight was 100% on point, and he is done at the high level. He is now the WBA champion, yes indeed, but he is low hanging fruit for any up and comer that's ready to, like, put a stamp on the welterweight division. So I expect whoever fights him, and then that's even close to high level, I expect them to win the fight. If they can jab and they can take his power and they can adapt to, the way that he throws his punches. If they can do that, they got a good chance to beat Matthysse. Kiram could have beat Matthysse if he could have just stayed, if he wasn't doing so much leaning in when he was throwing his punches, and even, just ambiently he would move, kind of lean in. It was kind of weird. It's like you're so tall, like you're giving up a little bit of that height when you do things like that, but you can't tell people shit. It just is what it is. My man lost. I'm eating crow. Matthysse did his thing, you know what I'm saying? I felt like he was right for the picking, but whoever his next opponent is, he's definitely right for the picking. You can survive that power, and you got a decent jab, you have a really good chance to win against this guy. So that's my thoughts on the fight. Don't forget to stop by my official site, hustlegameboss.com, and cop you something nice. You can get my all new album, It's My Turn, the Throne Ascension LP. You can also cop, some of my merchandise is over there, man. You'll love it. I got the Scullies, I got the hoodies, I got the t-shirts, I got the bandanas for your dog, I got the drawstring knapsacks, I got the phone cases, I got the hoodie shirts, I got the baseball shirts, I got everything over there, man. Go ahead, check it out, hustlegameboss.com/shop. You know what I mean? It's the place you need to be. And also, don't forget, man, if you actually buy something off there, if you cop something, and you one of these people that's on social media and you like to do those kind of things, then make sure you take a picture of yourself either wearing whatever it is you cop, or bumping my album, or if you got the digital download, you know what I mean? Just show something like that. You know what I mean? You tag me in it on either Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, and I will make sure that I repost this shit on my page and make sure I show you some love personally, man. Because I appreciate all people that fuck with me. You know what I mean? Real recognize real. And if you do that and I see you, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show my appreciation for it, because it's a big deal. But yeah, man, I'm on to the next one. I'm out this bitch. Holla at me. Want it.